everyone. Welcome in. We made it through another week. Yeah, my back window is dirty. Let's see if that helps a little bit. I turned the windshield wipers on. Windshield wiper. Windshield? Back window wiper on. How about that? Nah, I just need to get down and wash the car, y'all. That's all it's doing. If I did, I'll have to restart this, huh? It's like, you would think I should know what I'm doing, right? Anyways, like the title says, it's coffee time. Good stuff. This is mushroom coffee, for those that don't know. This is going on. I've been doing it now for 2 months. Mushroom coffee. Hey, Scotty, it's working. I had a circle. What happened, Scotty? Welcome in. Good morning. What happened? Headed to the diner this morning. I'm a little bit later than normal, but we're going to another diner this morning, so it's going to be late anyways. After, there you are. Where you been? Missed you. Really? Did you really miss me? Oh, welcome back. I was messaging on another app, on the Messenger app. Just touching bases with the plan for the rest of the day. You know, I like to plan my. I say I like to plan my day out. I do, but if things don't happen quite as planned, I'm okay with that. It is Saturday after all. Stream wasn't loading, but good now. Yeah, I figured that probably happened because I was not. I swiped off of the YouTube side. Even though YouTube was in the background, I was on another app, and that probably what messed it up. So YouTube, if you're watching this, which you're probably not, you're watching this, you need to do an update with the YouTube. That way I can get off YouTube live stream. I know. You'll say, hey, if you're live streaming, why should you leave that platform? You know what I'm saying? But I do it all the time. You know, Google search, text someone. You know what I'm saying? But that's okay. That's for another day. Anyways, back at it. How about that? Now this morning I'm looking forward to some waffles. Waffle. I haven't had one in a while, so I think that's on the agenda this morning. Breakfast. You know, waffle, eggs. I think it comes with sausage and toast, I think. And maybe even a drink. Orange juice maybe, I don't know. Not water's fine. But after that, basically freshen up. And like I said earlier, there's an art meeting for the Austin airport. Basically what's happening, the expansion of the airport, the new terminals, the artwork that's going in there is done by local artists, right? Anyways, they've invited me to join them this morning to, you know, see the future of the airport. They want to hear my opinion about the art. Oh, it maybe, you know, get my opinion of the future of the airport. You know, I'm excited about that. And who knows? It depends on what all comes down. I might do some filming. If not, at least talk about it tonight in the live stream. And there'll be some refreshments there, etc. But after that, depends on how long that goes. There is a home and garden show in Austin today, this weekend. My buddy has a booth set up there, so I figured it's just right for me to swing by and at least say hi. So, and after that, depending on what time of the day is, I need to go rescue some aquariums later today. I wanted to do it earlier than later, so I don't get home too late tonight. Hey Trevor, good morning, good morning. Welcome in everyone. How is your weather? Here is 60 vibes, you can't even talk. 62 degrees here this morning. The sun is trying to shine through the fog. It's a pretty dense fog this morning. Not down on the ground, but up in the sky. So it's just like a haze this morning. 54 degrees, 54. And where are you based out of, Trevor? I'm here in Austin, Texas, with 62 degrees. Yesterday we had 89 degrees yesterday, the high. So I think that set a record high for Texas, Austin, Texas, this time of the year. Yeah. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Y'all probably missed me this past Thursday night live stream, eh? If you had not been watching the post on YouTube on my channel, you missed that I canceled Thursday night live stream. One of my favorite artists, musicians, you know, family, was here in Austin on tour, and it so happened to be Thursday night at 7 o'clock. So I was asking my co-host if that's okay, if Vibe takes off and go listen to his favorite artist. And they said absolutely. What, you don't even have to ask us. So, anyways, so I went. It was for those who don't know, one of my favorite genres of music is gospel music. So it was a gospel group that I've been watching for years, and they come here to Austin. So I say, hey, go listen to them. It was a great service. A lot of good hymns. Got back home late. It was probably about midnight. Got home. So for those that didn't know what I was doing Thursday night, that's what I was doing. I was listening to some good gospel music, and of course I went with friends as well. Friends from my church. We all went and listened to the good music. Centrilla, where's that at, Trevor? I told you I missed you. Choose a concert over us. Yep, Scotty, 100%. No, I was asking the dad of this group, when's the next appearance? They say maybe the end of 2028. October 2028, maybe. That's the only time that they have open right now. From now till then, the book's solid for tour. They travel around the country, Canada. So yeah, it's a pretty cool ministry that they got going on there. One of my first concerts was Avalon, a Christian rock group. Oh, cool. Now, there's some other groups that if they come to town, and I had the funds, I definitely want to check them out. But now, of course, I got one of the books. Actually, this book is about written by one of their, was it the son-in-law? Anyways, I've not read it yet. I'm kind of curious about it. There's just some good. It's called Parenthood. Basically, how to raise a good family. You know what I'm saying? In this day and age, with all the wisdom of this world. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I want to read it, and I definitely want to hear some other ideas. The second page really caught my attention, so I'll have to wait and read it and maybe get your feedback on the book. Is one of their good friends of this family, this artist I went to listen to, they went and paid for like 30,000 copies of this book, and they told them to give them out at the concerts. So, hey, Mexicali, welcome in. Good morning, good morning. I'm headed to Waffle House. If anybody wants to join me, you're more than welcome to. No, George, you should be here today to help me go collect some aquariums. Now, George, this is probably the first time you heard of collecting aquariums. Now, some of these aquariums I'm probably collecting, I think they have some fish in them, which they're community fish. So I'll put them in quarantine. Then I'll eventually add them to my community tank. That just means I'll have to set up some more aquariums, that's all. Which I've been telling Jeff that I'm trying to downsize, not upsize. He said he told me he don't believe me, which makes sense. Anyways, but hey, I still want to try to downsize. Who knows? This might be a future project. These aquariums, they're the rimless ones. I'm excited to, decorate them, aquascape them. What size are they? I think majority of them are like either 4 gallon up to like 20 gallon. The rimless, the UNS. So maybe I do like an aquascape through all of them. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like a masterpiece. Even though the aquariums are not one aquarium, it would. Think about. That's what I'm thinking about. Talking to you on top of my head. Set it up as it is if it was one aquarium. You know what I'm saying? Aquascape it. That way, when you look at it, there's like 4 aquariums, right, or 3, whatever. Depends on how many fit on the stand. I got a stand for them. I know it's not an aquarium stand, y'all. It's one of those wire racks you buy from Amazon. Anyways, so that's what I've been thinking about. Then again, I'm not like pushed to get this done right away. So I'm trying to think about it. Time to decide what all I want to put in them. Do I want to do a biotope? That was my first thought, but that's almost too small of an aquariums. I guess too small. No, they're not too small. They're just not made for the species of fish that I want to put in them. You know what I'm saying? So I can still do a biotope. The fish I want to do is big fish. But I could do a biotope of the nano species. You know what I'm saying? There'd be all the shrimp, the snails, maybe some of the dwarf crawfish from the local waterway. You know what I'm saying? But maybe that's for another day. Anyhow, now you can get rid of your ugly phantoses. I know, George, right? They're ugly as they're pathetic. Yeah. George, you already know me. That's not happening. Hey, that tank stays as it is, okay, Mexicali. Sorry to bust your bubble. Actually, I didn't, because you already knew that Vibes wasn't going to get rid of those. You know that. Welcome in. She, good to see you. How are you doing this morning? About another 5 minutes, I'll be at the diner. I'm hungry. I know it's not what you would say is the classic. I can say it would be the American classic diner, I guess. If you go down that route, Waffle House. That's on the menu this morning. Let me see. I need to get over. Now, the last 2 times I've been here, y'all, I took the wrong exit. And I had to check around and come back. So hopefully, let me see, did I make the right turn? Yep, I did. I did, y'all. The reason, because I looked on the map before I left the house. Hey, yeah, you heard of a map? I looked at the map before the house, and I found the road I wanted to take to get to where I was going. And don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with passing my exit and coming back, you know. It just takes more time. Did I say 5 minutes to the Waffle House? I was mistaken. It's more like half a minute. 9 seconds. 8 seconds. The reason I said 5 minutes is I was afraid I took the wrong exit. But hey, like I said, I looked at the map and I found the road name. Road name? Eddie, we talk road names. Yeah, there's road names that you have to look at to go to the right exit. For a little bit there, I thought that the one person was something I knew. Hey, you know, I got time this morning. I got, what, 10 minutes probably? Because, hey, does someone know in the chat, does Waffle House allow me, does a Waffle House allow me to walk in and get a booth or whatever, sit down before the whole party of people is here? My buddy isn't here yet. Yeah. Okay. Since I got time, we can talk, eh? Normally I don't have this much time on the Saturday morning coffee live stream. Chilling, drinking coffee, about to leave for work. Toast, bro. I'm drinking. I know. Hey, don't chew me out. This is mushroom coffee. Now, this past week, I was running low on my stuff I usually have. I've been buying now for the 2 months. I can't remember the brand even. Anywho, it's one of the main brands out there. I was not appreciating the cost of it. Anyways, I found another brand, half the cost. I went and ordered it this past week, and this is my second time trying it out. I had one yesterday morning. It was alright. It's a different flavor than the one I had before, but for half the cost, I can accept it. I already had my coffee. I'm sitting at work. Every time for a refill. Yeah, Mets guy, get up, get up, get up. Now, vibes. You cannot even sound like James Brown. James Brown. James Brown. For some reason that came to mind because I was watching a video of him the other day. He had the moves. That's all I gotta say. James Brown had the moves. He was a good artist. He was an artist, an entertainer, and he had the energy. Anyways, that's a side note. I do that low. I hardly use the GPS. I look at the route and just remember the streets I have to take. Yep. Keep it sharp, not depending on some device. Yep, exactly. I know. I need to do that a lot more. With the technology we have, it's too easy just to use our technology to make. It's basically, technology is dumbing us down. There, I said it. If you just disagree with me, please let me know. But technology is dumbing us down. It's taking our brains and doing it for us. That's for anything. Oh, for instance, how do I do this? Say, you get oil change in your vehicle. Or how do you top your oil off? Or how you check for oil. Instead of actually looking at your vehicle and figuring it out yourself, your brain, or asking your dad, your mom, you Google, YouTube, you watch a video. How do I do this? Instead of thinking for ourselves, we're watching a video telling us how to think. They're just dumbing us down. Yeah, I said it. Hey Sam, good morning, good morning. My buddy is just getting here, so I need to wrap this up. And I don't want to leave on a bad note. So, today's encouragement is make someone else's day better. And don't let the world run you over. Oh, what? What vibes? What was that about? Anyway, stay positive and bring your questions tonight at 9 o'clock p.m. Central Time. Every Saturday night. Peace out, y'all. Thanks. Bye.